Hello, madam. Good morning.
Yes, good to see you.
Actually, talking about the history of music in Nigeria. We have the project known as 70 years of music in Nigeria. And what they have done is to actually broaden the whole spectrum, not limited to just music. They've also gone into visual arts, expressing and interpreting, the music from the last 70 years. Mavin Grandpa is, I think, out of 4 people that are founding members and 4 people that actually started artist management in Nigeria as far back as 30 years ago, officially.
Yeah, thank you very much. If I may respond to what you said, thank you for having us.
Thank you, sir.
The leader is members from the AMAN Academy. Those that are going through certain process. We have various industry houses where people from specific areas of the creative industry get their mentorship, training, and some sort of industrial facts and processes. And this year happens to be the 30th anniversary year for AMAN, like you are told. We thought it wise, as part of their own training process in the AMAN Academy, to get familiarized with certain industry platforms to enhance their networking and their ability to understand the history behind the building, the evolution of the Nigerian creative industry, music. I don't need to emphasize the need of history in anything that anyone does. The people without history or a sense of history, they just bring in the fact that understanding where they're coming from, not to understand where they are or how to go. Yes, or you are spokesperson, if you have anything chipping at this point.
My president has said it all from AMAN, Artist Managers Association in Nigeria, springboard to Stardom. All this thing like springboard to Stardom. You know what a springboard is? So we are like a bridge connecting the aspiring superstars and the superstars that are already there. We mentor our members, train them. We have a lot of programs that we use to enhance their craft. When you come into AMAN, it has looked like you're coming in with different kind of talents. So when you come with every identify which one will benefit you the most. And of course, our program, take them through our programs to enhance them, to make them better people, and to ensure that at the end of the day, their talents are being monetized. Because if you have that talent, it's not nurtured, you are not maximizing your talent, it comes to nothing. So we ensure that when they come into AMAN, we take them from the point where they enter AMAN to another point where the world can see them. So give them visibility.
Yeah, it tells the story of how we move from pioneers to displays to using iPhones to basically pretty much Googling everything now. But if you also look, if you bring out your phone and you look at it, you see an afro and a woman's face. Can you see it? But you want to use your phone to look at it. You can see it. Can you see it, sir? So basically, this is just telling us how the history, how Nigerian music has evolved from vinyls upwards to everything. So if you also look behind, you would see all the materials that you used to make this work. So the glue, the vinyl covers are all behind. Do you want to look behind?
Sure.
Are you recognizing this person here? Yeah. But it's basically within there. It basically tells us how MI changed the hip hop industry in Nigeria, how the skyrocketed the pace. Here we also have Malay, and here we have Santi, representing the Alte culture. These artists created, titled this artwork 44 Shades of Creativity, and that's because if you count the boxes here, it represents 44. So this artwork basically tells us how NSC has played a big role in the Nigerian music industry. Does anybody remember NSC Art History? So that's basically what this is. So if you're looking up here, basically come to the table. And I'm sure we all know who this is. This is Yinka. This is this is the representative of the background. That's why there's a snake. And this represents something. And this also represents the Igbo, Yoruba, and Hausa culture. And this, can we guess who this represents? Yeah, black people. So that's what it represents. This is the NSC of business. Yeah. So this represents the Grammy moment. I mean, it's clear. We have, I want somebody to please help me. They are like eating germs in this word. So if you can recognize them, that would be nice. Yeah, eating germs. Where is African giant? No.
That's the Grammy.
Exactly, that's the Grammy. That's one. Yes, so obviously Burna Boy. What else? What does the shoe represent?
What does this represent?
So that's I want us to figure out what it is, and I'll now tell us what it is actually. So what else? That's like
African giant.
okay. So let me tell us. So this is this represents the track on the album. Alarm clock. That's what this represents. This represents breakfast, of course, the song and its weak company. This is the younger Burna Boy. This is 2020, the year that the album that won the Grammy was recorded, and also the change in the Nigerian music industry. This is City Boy, the song.
Yes, sir.
This is Grammy, of course. This is Nigeria. I mean, Burna Boy is from Nigeria. This represents his Jamaican influence, and this represents the many eyes on him. This represents Who Chop Monkey Banana. This is Ye on the album. This is Level Up on the album. This is 23 on the album. What else? Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. And this represents, I mean, the Lulu culture of Burna Boy. Shall we?
Heard a lot about the artist management managers association
in Nigeria.
in Nigeria. So we have heard a lot about it, and this is us doing our part in having that conversation, especially with our young audience. You can look around the people you find. I mean, I go on Twitter sometimes and I hear some things that I'm not sure where that information came from. And there's also this thing that has started coming around where people do not honor the people that came before them. And for us, we feel if you do not understand where you're coming from, it means you're losing on your confidence and you don't have what it takes to even go to the future. Because the future is just recreating everything of the past. You know?
And I know we keep getting better, but the mere fact that you talk about this, pleasure, I've come, I've seen it, and it's how idea of liberty of what vision possibility could be. And I've seen the government want to be done, and I can tell that so much faith thinking we have gone into getting this out. I mean, of course, nothing is starting, like I said, it's good. So I must say, well done, and my contribution. I always support new ideas, especially when it's got to do with any aspect of creativity. That's why